You know, last week when you called me the whip for Katonga, I told colleagues here that since you are an OP, you understand our issues. We are happy that you are a speaker, having gone through our training. We only pray that what is disturbing Uganda, use that position to resolve, including of our grandparents retiring. The issue of retiring, then they can compare notes, as you said, when they are there in retirement. The issue I wanted to bring to your attention, using that window of an OP, Mr. Speaker, we have 36 FDC leaders who were kidnapped from Kenya by ESO and Ugandan military. I don't know whether Uganda simply walks into another country. We had had problems here with Rwanda because Rwanda was accused of coming into Uganda and kidnapping refugees. One of the 36 is actually registered refugee in Kenya. There was no extradition order. They had gone to attend leadership training. They were kidnapped and kicked. And their stories, government will need to listen to them. While they were jointly picked by the army here and Kenya, the Kenyans didn't beat them. They are only teasing them that for them they are chasing you, you go back to your 7. But the point is, some of them were seriously beaten. We want government, Mr. Speaker, to tell us, under which arrangement did they go to Kenya to kidnap FDC leaders who had gone for leadership training? Why did they beat them? And they should tell us why they, among the 36, because one of the 36 is a refugee who left Uganda, registered with UNHCR as a refugee. So, Mr. Speaker, that is my prayer. I thought we should benefit from having an FDC in the chair to have this matter, raised. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So, Attorney General, I think you can, from the words of Honorable Ssemujju.
Honorable Member, I am not aware that any people are abducted. What I know is that 36 people whom you say are from FDC, I don't know, were charged in court for terrorism.
Yes. Procedure?
Mr. Speaker, for the last 22 years I've been a lawyer, and my learned friend, the Honorable Kiryowa Kiwanuka, having been a lawyer even much longer, knows that a lawyer only acts on instruction. The instructions of the Attorney General are standing instructions under the Constitution, 119. And they only relate to matters of law. Now we are dealing with matters involving the deployment of forces out of the country that managed to go and Kisumu managed to go and get back these Ugandans. I don't want to speculate on how they got them, whether they kidnapped them, whether they used the window of somebody's son who said he can march to Westlands in 2 weeks or not. And clearly that's not a matter for the Attorney General. The Attorney General can advise us on matters before court where they were placed under his hands. Issues to do with how they were arrested, abducted, and or kidnapped are issues to do with the minister responsible for security and therefore the docket of ESO, or if it was police, the Minister of Internal Affairs and how he managed to cross the borders unnoticed to get these young Ugandans. I am constrained to seek your procedural guidance and direction because you asked government, and we have a Prime Minister here, the Attorney General volunteered, which is very uncommon professionally.
Is a member of the front bench. This is the executive. Okay? This is the executive and they work together. Okay? So if he finds that it's not okay with him, he can always say it. And we cannot force him on the matter. Yeah.
Speaker, and I thank my learned friend for recognizing that I've been at the bar much longer, likely to have more knowledge about the law that he does. What I was saying, Right Honorable Speaker, is that these people were charged, they are before court, and if there's any issues of them being beaten, wrongly arrested, can be raised in court at the appropriate time, and we have laws that deal with that. If in fact a person was tortured at the time of his arrest, that case would be dismissed. So that is a good defense you can put before the court. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, honorable colleagues, I think what is very important is that there is an acknowledgement from the government that these people are with them and they are already before court. Okay? I think since they are already before court, honorable colleagues. Yes, honorable Ssemujju.
Mr. Speaker, I have not complained for torture. Under what arrangement? That's not a matter of court. Under which arrangement did you go to a Catholic church in Kenya and kidnap people and bring them without necessary legal documents?
Attorney General?
Right Honorable, manner in which people are collected, if at all, from a neighboring country or another country is prescribed by law. And we are saying that these people were charged, they are in court, they are properly before court, and if you think the procedure was not done properly, then you can actually be a good witness to support their release.
Okusookera ddala bw'oyogera ku kya terrorism, etteeka erirambika terrorism kyeki gyeriri. Abantu bano bakwatiddwa e Kenya, ng'okugenda e Kenya tebagenze mu bubbirira naye nga beeyanjudde bulungi ku booda ne bafuna stamp. Era nga ne Kenya tebabasanze nti bali mu nsiko ng'eyandibadde Congo mu nsiko. Babasanze nga bali mu lodging facility era ng'ekifo kye balimu kya ddiini era nga awe bagenda okufuna omusomo gwabwe. Ekya terrorism kyekuusa ku muntu okubeera n'ebisi, okubeera n'ebbomu, okwagala okulya mu nsi olukwe, okuwamba, okwagala okutta, okwagala okwonoona, okwagala okusaanyaawo eggwanga. Bino byonna teri kakwate bantu bano ke babadde nako mu mbeera gye babakwatiddemu. Babadde bali eyo ku musomo ogukwatagana n'obukulembeze obulungi. Nga bwe tulaba gavumenti bwe traininga abasirikale nti ejjinja gyeri Senior Command Staff College, era ne mu bitundu ebirala eby'eggwanga eriyo Senior Command Staff Colleges oba amasomero abali mu forces oba mu security gye bagenda ne batraininga. So political parties zaffe tetulina basirikale, tulina bannayuganda be tulina okutendeka mu by'obukulembeze, era tulina eddembe eritwala omuntu ebweru ogenda okusoma nga gwe omuzadde bw'otwala omwana ebuyindi oba mu Amerika okusoma. So twewuunya okukwatibwa kw'abantu bano, naye ate ne twewuunya n'omusango gwe babataddeko ogw'okuba nti gwa terrorism. Ekiruubirirwa kya gavumenti ne kitulema otegeera era nkisigala nga kyakinyonyereza nti bagenderera ki